Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. Today we are going to present about a composite application specializing in kayak.
Composite material is a material made from two or more constituent materials with significantly different physical or chemical properties. When combined, produce a material with characteristics different from the individual component. Many component material and different processes that can be used make composite extremely versatile and efficient. They typically result in lighter, stronger, more durable solution compared to traditional material. The primary reason composite material are chosen is for component is because of weight saving for its relative stiffness and strength. Composite, also known as fiber reinforced plastic (FRP), are defined as materials which are combination of reinforcement and matrix. Neither of these are well suited for construction purpose on their own, but when combined, result is a very strong and rigid material.
Since we all know kayak have a lot of types, starting from composite glass construction kayak to rotomolded kayak as well as thermoform kayak. Moving on to the first type of kayak, which is the composite or glass construction kayak. It is made up of aramide fabric, which is also known as Kevlar. Kevlar is a synthetic polymer with a very high tensile strength. The molecules are aligned parallel to each other and have a very tightly bond, making the material waterproof. So the properties of Kevlar is that it have a high tensile strength, light in weight, very high heat resistant as well as high resistant to abrasion. The second material used to make the composite glass construction kayak is the graphite fiber. So what is graphite fiber really is? Graphite fiber is a certain type of carbon fiber made from petroleum pitch that consists of sheets of carbon atoms arranged in regular hexagonal pattern. It have the properties of high melting point as well as insoluble in water and inorganic solvents, brittle, and have high tensile strength. Moving on to the second type of kayak, which is the rotomolded kayak. It is basically made up of polyethylene. Polyethylene is a thermoplastic polymer with variable crystalline structure and an extremely large range of applications depending on the particular types. So the one that I'm going to tell here is only two, which is the high density polyethylene as well as the low density polyethylene. For the properties of high density polyethylene is that it have a high resistance to most solvents, good resistance to dilute acid and alkalis, low cost, very low water absorption as well as FDA compliant. For the second one, which is the low density polyethylene, it is also FDA compliant, very low water absorption, good wearability, high impact strength as well as it can support a decent amount of weight. Last but personally not least is the thermoform kayak. It is made up of ABS, which is the acrylamide nitrile butadiene styrene, as well as the coating of acrylic paint. So basically, ABS is an impact-resistant engineering thermoplastic and amorphous polymer. ABS is made up of three monomers, which is the acrylonitrile, butadiene, and styrene. It have the properties of high rigidity, good impact resistant even at low temperature, good insulating properties, good weldability, good abrasion and strain resistant, high dimensional stability, as well as high surface brightness and excellent surface aspect. So for the acrylic paint, it is a fast drying paint made of pigment suspended in acrylic polymer emulsion. It have the properties of high water resistant, permanent, water insoluble, and flexible colors when dry, little odor, no fumes, and non-flammable, which made it very suitable for the coating of the kayak.
Nowadays, kayak are built using four main processes: composite, rotomolding, blow molding, and thermoforming. Composite kayak use resin, Kevlar, fiberglass, and or carbon fiber which are applied by hand in layers on a framework. Composite kayak takes a long time to make and the process is expensive and hazardous both to the environment and to the craftsman. The second process is called rotomolding. It involves melting plastic powder in gyratory mold that's heated up. The liquid plastic fills every nook and cranny in the mold before being cooled down. When the mold is open, the kayak is done. However, the process is a bit pricey and it producing a heavy kayak. Plus, since the process involves melting, it changes the plastic molecular structure and weakening the material. Next is blow molding. Here, a tube of melted plastic is inserted into a mold and then blown into a shape by air pressure. It's fast and great for making plastic containers, but the kayaks are heavy, limited in shape, and unsophisticated. Finally, thermoforming, or in Pelican's case, twin sheet thermoforming or TST. High molecular weight polyethylene is like a sandwich extruded into a 3-ply sheet of extremely tough plastic. Plastic used in TST is lighter, more rigid, and impact resistant. Two plastic sheets are heated up and wrapped over a mold, one for the deck and one for the hull. When the two pieces are fused together using high heat and pressure, they become inseparable. The result is the kayak is light, rigid, durable, and regains its shape even after significant impact. Plus, the whole thing can be recycled.
There are a few types of composite material that commonly used to the kayak manufacture. The choosing of the right type of material is based on what they will market the kayak for. For example, our touring, sea expedition, or playing in the sea, which is away from rocks and ledges. All of the materials that have been selected have a various cost, pros and cons depending on where and when we are planning on using them. The common materials that widely used in the production of kayaks are polyethylene, glass polymer composite, graphite or carbon composite, and aramide composite, which commonly known as Kevlar. Moving on to the next video, you can see the pros and cons on the material that has been selected in making of kayak.
Thanks for watching.